Hi everyone, welcome back. It's been a while since we've been on YouTube. We have been very busy and we just focused our time elsewhere, but we're back. So we thought we would do a little update on what we've been up to, if we're still alive.
We're still alive. We
how
are
is
here.
it going?
Yeah.
All of that stuff.
So grab yourself a cup of tea and join us for a little catch up. First things first, we finished our Kickstarter.
Yeah.
We raised 12,003.
Even more, 12.6.
12.6. Our goal was 7.
Yeah.
It seems that long ago, and I'm like, our goal was 7. So thank you to everyone who pledged. It's ridiculous and amazing, and it's still a bit of a pinch moment because literally as soon as the Kickstarter finished, it was literally full on.
Yeah.
Go, 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 go. Because the thing about Kickstarter is that we have to wait for the funds to come to us. It took up to 2 weeks plus for that to happen. So we had to literally wait dormant because we have no money. So we were literally just like, and we need a website, which we can't obviously start because we can't pay our guy to do it. So we have to wait and all these other things. So everything had to wait. And then it was like, go, 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 go. So it was a little intense, but it was really fun. But oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It was a lot.
It was an eventful end of the year after the Kickstarter. Yeah. So we opened...
the whole year.
Yeah. We opened shop on the 9th of December.
And we had a pop-up shop on the 8th of December.
Yeah, so we had a full-on weekend there. And that was just such an exciting moment for us. And it's weird because actually, if you think about it, we opened our online shop on the 9th of December, which is only 8 weeks ago.
Oh, don't.
It feels like it's been so much longer.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think that's one of the most fascinating things.
It's very surreal because the amount of ground we've covered and the amount of stuff we've done and the amount of logistics we've had to figure out. So, for example, not all of our fabric arrived when we launched. Some did, some didn't. Some was held captive in a post office. It was just ridiculous.
I think one of the biggest lessons right at the start of a company is problem solving.
Yeah.
You know, how effectively, how quickly can you come up with a plan B?
Yeah, which we're pretty good at.
It
shocks me.
We've become good at this. But again, we're two brains.
Two brains always better than one. Yeah.
So that helps us. But I remember we had a photographer booked and our fabric wasn't here yet.
It didn't arrive.
So we had to quickly make a plan B. How do we shoot something without
a photographer?
Without
or fabric.
Yeah. So we figured it out, but you have to think on your feet and you have to make the most of what you've got. You know, if you've hired another person, then what can you still do in that time? Or can you shoot something else? Can you photograph something for a different project ahead of time? You know, you have to quickly think on your feet. So I think that's definitely been one of the things that we've had to learn how to deal with, and we're not perfect at this.
No, but the same point. No, I mean, when you start a business, no one is, and you have to learn a lot on your feet. We're very, this is the thing that's it frustrated me because we're very competent people. We've worked in very high drive environments where things need to get from A to B, or for example, Caroline's in the ship in the middle of nowhere in Barbados.
Yeah, and I used to work on a cruise ship.
Yeah, in costume, and I've done theatre, and you're moving shows, and you're closing shows. You're moving almost £1 million worth of stock, things like that. Things that we've had everything thrown at us in terms of from A to B. This needs to happen. These need to be here. But until it's your baby and until it's like you're in charge of everything, because at that point in your career, you're in charge of like, my responsibility is to do A, B, and C. But when you're the owner of a company, your responsibility is to do everything.
Luckily, there's 2 of us, so you can share that. But it is a very high level of attachment, of responsibility, and
add in tiredness and working 3 jobs and not sleeping properly and illness and everything else. Everything seems way bigger than it actually is. But yeah, it's just, we're being very open and honest about our feelings in terms of launching something. But I think that's incredibly important because we by no means paint an ideal. We hustle like crazy. We learn skills that we never thought we had to learn. We did a pitch. I don't do public speaking. As much as you may think, oh, but you do YouTube and you do things on Instagram. I'm looking at one camera on a stand right now. I'm not looking at 4 terrifying businessmen wearing suits asking why they can't sell our products. It's a whole other kettle of fish. That's another thing we did. We did a giant pitch day in Heron Tower in Liverpool Street. And I was saying to Caroline, we were going up there in like our handmade outfits, like female business owners, like, we have spent our whole working careers avoiding this area. We do not want to be here. And now we're amongst all these like European businessmen. It's like, what is happening to us? But it's all good. So
that was another thing that we did before Christmas. So before Christmas we turned out a high level of productivity. So we were on a business incubator, which is a program that launches young businesses. So it's to help you excel in the very first stages of your business. And the graduation of that was, like Alex said, was a pitch day. And you have to be able to confidently talk about your product, you know, and you have to be able to answer people's questions, think on your feet, you know, how are you going to solve this? Have you thought about that? So it was such a good exercise.
And it was incredibly constructive because they asked, we kind of had an idea about the kind of questions they'd ask, like as in terms of investor questions, or like basically how is this going to make me money, etc, etc. But it was kind of great to like get some advice back as well, things that we generally had thought in the back of our mind but we hadn't quite evaluated. Because you can only evaluate one thing at a time, right? So things like that. So it's really, really helpful, and we had a great time, and I really want to do more. I kind of left on a high. And we had a slideshow.
It was such a good experience. So that also happened before Christmas.
And the snacks were great.
They had great snacks.
So that happened before Christmas. Was that before or after we launched our website?
It was 3 days after.
3 days after.
So those were 2 intense weeks.
And my dog died the day after we launched my website.
It was the
life, the wheel of fortune, as they say. Like high, oh my goodness, low. Like,
and then I think I got ill.
You got very ill.
Just after pitching day. I think I just held it off for such a long time, and then I just
collapsed. We're ill now.
So we've been ill now.
By no means are we advocating working ridiculously. This is not why we are sick. We are sick because there's a bug going around London. We do feed ourselves well and sleep well. So if any of you at home are like, this is the only way to run a business is to run yourself into ground, that is absolute rubbish. It's just because we were running on a treadmill to get certain things out before Christmas, because we needed our business to go up before Christmas. We felt like it had been long enough. We had waited enough. We wanted it up. We wanted to do that. We were like good to go. So
and we took some time off over Christmas.
We had a good holiday.
Recoup and refresh and take a little break. So that was lovely. And then here we are in the new year. We're 6 weeks into 2019. And again, it doesn't feel like 6 weeks. I feel like it's already been
4 months.
4 months.
A lot has happened since January.
Again, lots have happened.
We have new fabrics.
Yes.
We have some new limited edition clock tower fabric, and we also have just launched for pre-order only for a very limited amount of time. It's a couple of weeks, the closing day and 2nd of March. We have a brand new limited edition perfect match print. You can check those out. I'll put a link down below. They are gorgeous, so if you want to treat yourself, head on over there. But loads of exciting things have been happening at Selkie. We have all our patterns printed. They are absolutely gorgeous. That was an incredibly surreal moment, having those being sent to our door. It felt like, I think if you've seen those like old school movies, like about Jane Austen or something, and they get their book published and it comes wrapped in brown paper. Ours came wrapped in brown paper. We opened it and we were like, ah! We were very excited. It was like, what is this? It's great.
It's been amazing. And we have some wholesale stockists as well, so you can now actually find us on some other online shops. You can find us in some physical shops.
Good and Garni.
So if you want to know where we're currently stocked, you can find that on our website. So that's been a very good
amazing
development. We were in Simply Sewing magazine.
We've been in lots of magazines
in January. So that was exciting.
Double page spread.
And Alex told me that she always wanted to be on that page. So
for like 2-3 years plus. Like, I just love the buttons that they scatter on the page, and as soon as we got it, I was kind of like losing it a little bit. like I was very excited to say the least, which was really, really cool. So if the magazine is still available, you can buy it now. The link again down below. So yeah, we were very excited about that, and we've been featured in some sustainable magazines. We've been featured in Pebble, which is amazing. We're going to be at Pebble Fest.
Yes, this is super exciting.
Yeah.
In April, on a Saturday, there's going to be a new big festival in London organised by Pebble magazine, which is an amazing hub for anything ethical, sustainable, whether it's travel, beauty, you know, anything.
Yeah.
And we were featured by them last year, and we are going to be part of the festival.
Yeah, we're going to be teaching sewing.
Yeah, we're going to have a stall. We'll be there all day.
So come say hi.
It's
link down below again for tickets.
It's in Flatiron Square in London. There's going to be lots of food and drink and workshops and talks. Basically just like a big festival.
But we have to work. But I can like cover the stall and you can just go have fun. I can have a look around. It's fine, I've got this.
A big teaching day for staff members of all Gap stores in the UK.
And Ireland.
They
flew in. To see us. Just us.
So we taught their staff how to hem, how to kind of care for customers' jeans, how to customise to make sure that customers get exactly what they want. So it obviously Gap is a huge company, and so if we can even influence them a tiny bit, then we'd be very happy, because they reach so many people. It's one of those high street shops that people all over the world use. So if we can inject a little bit of our ethics in there. It was us two, and we hired two colleagues. So 4 women, loads of workshoppers. So that was a great day. Yeah, lovely day. This month in February, we've got our first ever event that we've organised.
Oh yes,
which
you should come.
Which is on Sunday the 17th. It's a fabric and fashion swap. So you bring unwanted or unloved fabrics, clothes, and you can swap it for something that you actually like.
Yes. And all proceeds of the tickets go to the Girls Network. So we have a brand new, beautiful website, which we are so unbelievably proud of. It's gorgeous, it's lovely. That's up. We are working on a PDF expansion pack as we speak for the London.
We're working on an add-on pack for the London pattern.
Very exciting. So yes, there is going to be another sewing pattern from Selkie, because a lot of you have been asking when's the next pattern coming out, but as all good things, they take time, and we do not rush our products.
But also the making a new sewing pattern takes much longer than, for example, doing a fabric, because there's much more time involved, and there's many other people involved as well. So the patterns, doing patterns is a much longer process. So we won't be churning out patterns because it's physically impossible for us. And also at the moment we still have our jobs.
Yeah, we don't work on Selkie full time, unfortunately. Like, that was quite a lot of people who've been asking that question. Well, a lot of the questions were, are you guys working on Selkie patterns full time? And the answer to that is simply no. We have got multiple jobs. Currently mine is at 3. Caroline is at, again, 3.
Yeah, 2 or 3
jobs. So that's the reality when you start a new business. This is the scenario we've chosen right now. But for the near future, we obviously are planning on making this a full-time income business. This Selkie is never going to be a side hustle for us. This is our career. This is our dream. This is what we want and aspire to have as our full-time livelihood. So we are treating it as such. It's just very unfortunately we have to work on other jobs as well.
Actually, between the two of us, the hours that we put in each week is full-time on this. I think if you combine what you and I spend on this per week, it ends up a full-time working week. So we just work on it whenever we can. All the output that you see from us, it's all us. We don't
have anyone else.
We do all the writing. We do
newsletter queen right here. Newsletter queen. Every newsletter you read, Caroline has written, of course, because there's no spelling mistakes. So of course it's Caroline. Like, you'll know it's me when there's like the odd thing. You're like, Alex, that's written wrong. What's better than you expected about running Selkie pattern, and what's worse? I can tell you what's worse, but there's no such thing as really bad, because in business you learn and you can adapt and you go with it. But the worst thing for me personally is no one else is lying awake in the middle of the night thinking about your business. No one, like, for example, I don't wake up super truck, how are they doing? Like, no one does that. So for me, it's that, like, not being able to, and that's the thing I will learn over time, is sometimes just like worrying. I'm literally like, that this is my baby. Like, I can understand mothers now when they say I worry. Like, I just worry, but in a good way. Worry could be a good thing, but I'm naturally a worrier. This is definitely part of my genetics, like, and part of who I am as a human. I am a worrier. I always have been. I always will be. All I can do is the best that I can. But I do worry sometimes. I'm like, over the most ridiculous things. Which is fine. But yeah, the worry, because it robs you of joy. Worry can rob you of joy. What's the best thing for you, Caroline?
Well,
you have
for me, the best thing is the fact that, in a way, we can do whatever we want under the umbrella of this company. So if we want to organise an event that we would love to attend ourselves,
like we can on Sunday.
Yeah, we can do so.
If
we want to create a new product, we've got the power to do that. And I think that that just opens my mind to the possibilities that I now have, which I would never have in other jobs, because I was working towards other people's goals. Other people's visions. And now, in a way, the possibilities are endless, and I just find that opens my mind a lot, and I love that. So that's definitely one of my favourite things. And also, this great thing that I've discovered is that, yes, we put a lot of work into this, but as soon as it's work that you're putting into your own company,
it's great.
It's completely different.
Like, when we work late together, and it's like, we wouldn't advocate this, but it's just when it's things like launches or, you know, the build up, you do have to put in that extra work, and it's something that we're used to because working in theatre and the creative industries you do. So for us, it's not like a shock to the system, but we would be pissed off if it was with someone else. We'd be like, right. But when it's us, we're like, hey girl, how you doing? What you doing? Great newsletter. Oh yeah, how you doing? Look at the hair. Yeah. It's just like, you get a kind of a high off it. It's great.
The amount of work I can churn out on a Friday night for my own company, and I don't feel bad about it. I'm not sitting at home like, I'm still working. It's 10 p.m. on a Friday. All my friends are out. I like it because I know it's all going to come back to me. If I had to work until 10 p.m. on a Friday night for someone else, I would not be happy.
In personal use, which is just as vital to business news, what's new with Caroline? Shall we look at the tea?
Well, I don't know what's new.
What's new with Caroline? We had Christmas together.
Yes, we did.
We just do everything together. I went back to Belfast, and then we went to New York, yours and your family's in Sweden for New Year's.
Yeah,
it was lovely.
We spent New Year's Eve together.
I love Swedes. They're good people. Like, have one around if possible. It's always recommended. Caroline has loads of new houseplants.
Yeah, it's just an ever-growing family, you know?
I got engaged.
Yeah.
Caroline's my maid of honour.
So I'm super happy.
The honour of maids.
Yeah.
You don't like the title of maid.
I'm not so sure about the word maid. But, you know, I'll roll with it.
If anyone called their maid of honour something different that was quite sassy, please comment down below, because Caroline is quite invested in a new title. I'm thinking, like, you put up with me the most. We basically have a child together, technically legally bound for life. You are my Samwise. Lord of the Rings fans will know this one, but the best woman.
Because it's best man.
Yeah.
Right? So why can't it be best man, woman. Best woman?
Best buddy. Best
buddy.
Such a classic conversation between Caroline. It's like Samwise Gamgee.
I'm still teaching at university. So I am now a proper member of staff there. So I've actually got my first ever work contract.
And your robes. Supposed to be a member of staff.
What?
Like in Hogwarts, all the teachers wear robes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get you some, like, I'm a costume teacher robes, whatever they look like. I'm imagining a ruff.
Yeah.
And something in, like, taffeta or, like, something really extra.
Yeah, I feel like I would need a really extravagant work uniform as a costume teacher. But so
and the ruff can hold pens.
There. Lovely. Yeah. Also, a film that I worked on ages ago won a BAFTA for best costume. So
we'll put the poster in here and then we'll take it away.
I was for legal reasons. Small part of it, but I'm very excited that
you
it won so many awards. So That was fun. Yeah.
It's so cool. So well done on your BAFTA.
Well,
You're sewing as well a BAFTA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't play it down, because I never will. I will never let you play it down.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for watching our catch-up / healthy business rant video. It's been really fun, and we answered some of your questions within the mix and towards the end as well, because a lot of the questions were generally the same, so I hope we answered everyone. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, and be sure to check out our events with the Girls Network, links down below, as well as our brand new fabrics. It was really nice to see you guys again. See you again soon.
See you soon.
Please subscribe.
Bye.